Hiking in the Florida sun can be honestly brutal. You've got the sun beating down on you, humidity slapping you in the face, and quite frankly, it feels like an oven when you're hiking outside down here in Florida. Now, usually my options are pretty limited on what I can do to cool down. Basically, my options are I can slow down my hike, I could maybe find some shade to hide in, or basically push through the heat, which is what I choose most times. But today I've got a gadget with me that might change the game. This is the Nitecore izzCool 20 Pro. No, this is not a sponsored post, but Nitecore did kindly gift this to me to try out on my hike today. So this is a lightweight rechargeable fan that is supposed to help cool you down while you're hiking. Sounds pretty crazy for someone who's trying to go lightweight while they're hiking, but down here in Florida, I might just need this gadget. This might really be a game changer. So let's try it out on today's hike. It's definitely going to be a hot one. Let's see if it works. So first things first, let's talk about what this thing actually is. So the Nitecore 20 Pro is a fan, obviously, like I said, and it is pretty tiny. In fact, it fits in the palm of my hand very easily, and it's just slightly bigger than my iPhone, or about the same size as my actual camera I'm filming on. One great thing about this fan is that it has a USB-C charging port, so you don't have to carry any batteries with you while you're on trail. Another cool thing about this fan is it has multiple settings for speeds. So turn it all the way up to 100, slow it down, and it's designed to be portable, so you can really throw it in your bag and just start hiking. It's not bulky at all. So one thing that stood out to me with this fan is that it's so lightweight. I mean, like, literally so lightweight. Obviously, being someone who is trying to carry lightweight gear, planning some future through hikes, that is definitely something I consider is weight, and this definitely fits the bill of being lightweight. So let's put it to the test in actual conditions. It's meant for, I've been hiking for quite a while now, and the sun is very high in the sky, as you can see from the lighting of my video. And it's quite hot. I've been sweating a lot today. Normally, like I said, I would just sweat and suffer and push through it. But I got this little fan, so let's see what happens. Wow. Now there's a little bit of wind blowing too, but this double wind and air conditioning, oh, that feels nice. Okay, now the wind has stopped blowing, so let's see its true power. Wow. Wow. That's actually a really strong breeze. I'm surprised for such like a small little thing. Stronger than I expected for sure. I'm definitely going to be pulling this out throughout the rest of the hike when I get too hot for sure, just to cool down a little bit. Why not? Why not? The cool thing about this fan, like I said earlier, is it does have multiple speeds. So like if you're at camp and you're just trying to have a nice like airflow while you are laying down in a hot tent, you know, like I was this summer on the Foothills Trail, this would have been nice to have, just a gentle breeze to let the air flow by. And the great thing is like I said, it does have multiple speeds, so we can crank it all the way up if we're overheating and we need some air really moving. I was just gonna take a little break right here at this nice little shady spot back here, and a black snake slithered on by. It's probably as long as my leg. And no thank you, I will not be taking a break there. I'm gonna go find a different spot to take a break. Not next to snakes. Oh, that's so much better. Break time, break time. Imagine you're climbing up a really hot stretch up a mountain, or you live in Florida like me, and you're just doing a regular old day hike, no elevation, and it's really hot, you're sweating, and you're ready to take a break, and the air is solid. There's nothing around you. The air's not moving. That's where I think this fan is really going to shine. So the other feature that I wanted to share with you guys of this fan is that it actually has a misting feature that I want to share with you guys. So apparently all you have to do is take some water, stick it in this little doodad here, and it'll mist ya. So let's see. All right, is it easy? Oh yeah. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, so all I have to do is flip it up, press this little button, and it should mist me. Let's see. Oh yeah. Can you guys see it? Oh my God, it even mists without the fan being on. That's so cool. So being able to turn on this fan and use the misting feature to just like lightly spray my face, get a little water, instant refresher is what I'm talking about. It feels so nice. Honestly, I'm sitting in the sunshade, so that's like double whammy right now. So it was a little bit miserable earlier. I was walking up to this little pavilion thing I'm sitting in, and there were bugs biting my legs, and I had to start running, and it was hot. And then I got here, still hot, sweating, and now I've misted my face. I've sat here for 5 minutes, and like my whole mood has totally turned around, and I'm ready to finish the rest of this hike. So yeah, I would definitely say that this fan is definitely helping lift my mood, for sure. So you're probably just thinking, yeah, Laura, you're promoting a product, whatever. Of course you're going to say great things about it. I mean, yeah, I am going to say nice things that I see are nice things, but I'm also going to point out some things, you know, that might not be so great about it. And obviously you're probably thinking, Laura, this is extra weight. I don't need to carry on a through hike. Yeah, for sure. But for day hikes, I think that it's great. Maybe a short section hike, overnight hike, it'd be great for it, you know. You're also probably thinking, Laura, how does it compare to, you know, just putting on a hat like I have a visor on? How does it compare to a cooling towel? How does it, oh my gosh, so many birds just flew by me. That was scary. How does it compare to, you know, just standing in some shade, dunking yourself in some water? How does it compare to all those things? So what I like about this fan is that I get consistent airflow. Like right now, the wind is not blowing. It's stagnant. And while I'm hiking, that's okay because I'm moving. But if I were at camp right now and the air was stagnant, I wouldn't be very happy. I wouldn't be a happy camper, as you could say. So that's definitely like a pro. And like, obviously wearing a hat is not going to change the airflow. Having a cooling towel is not going to change the airflow. Drinking electrolytes is not going to change the airflow. So that is definitely one thing that I like. Even when I'm off trail, I could see myself using this fan. Like I'm thinking about, I live in Florida. If I go to Disney, this would be a great fan to bring with me. If I go to recess every day with my kids, you know, and it is scorching hot. And most of the days we're out in the field. And this fan would come in handy as well. So like, it's not just a fan for hiking, it's a fan for day-to-day use too, you know? So final verdict on the Nitecore izzCool 20 Pro. Basically, it pretty much surprised me. I didn't really think it was going to be that strong. It's definitely not a piece of gear that I would carry with me like on a long through hike, but it's definitely something that I will bring out with me on probably every day hike I do down here in Florida, for sure. I can definitely see how it came in handy today, especially these last 2 miles. The sun has gotten really high up in the sky, and it's definitely helped cool me down because there's not as much shade around. That misting feature is chef's kiss. Now, is it an essential like survival piece of gear? No. Obviously, you definitely still need water, shade, you know, all that jazz. But is it a comfort item that I would like to have when I'm hiking? Yeah, for sure. Definitely a comfort luxury item. So if you would like to check out your own Nitecore izzCool 20 Pro, definitely head down to the description where I have a link where you can go and check out all the specs, all that stuff. and maybe order your own, try it out, let me know what you think. Thanks again to Nitecore for sending me this fan to try out. I really enjoyed it on this hike today. And thank you all for watching this video. I really appreciate it. If you don't mind going and hitting the subscribe button, I noticed that over half my viewers are not subscribed. So what are you doing? Go subscribe. All right, I'll see you guys next week. Bye.